synopsis of this story is James Bond finally settled down and has a peaceful life after leaving active duty. However, his tranquility is short-lived as he is contracted by his old buddies Philip Leiter regarding a task to assist in the rescue of scientists who will be abducted. Little does he knows that the mission is become increasingly risky and that his history is catch up to him. James soon later learns that he must battle a new foe who is mysterious and motivated to remake the world in his likeness. Critical Incident 1. Admitting the Mystic. In this scene, this incident happened because James tells M that he wants to meet Bluefield because Bluefield has an attempt to kill him. However, M disagrees with James because he took care of the interests of the country. Then, James asks about the death of Philip Leiter, who was his friend, who was killed. M, regretting the death of Philip Leiter, and he apologizes for his death. When we working, avoid selfish by making your own decision, listen to other people's opinions first, and always apologize if we make a mistake. Critical Incident 1. Admitting the mistake. In this scene, this incident happened because James tells M that he wants to meet Bluefield because Bluefield has an attempt to kill him. However, M disagrees with James because he took...
First negative critical incident is selfishness. In this scene, James has managed to catch the scientist Obushev who has made the DNA to kill all the Spectrum. Unfortunately, one of their friends, Logan Ash, had teamed up with the scientist. Logan Ash's action has causing the death of one of their another friend named Felix. In a group work, we should be transparent with each other in all issues. As example, Ash's attitude that he had collaborated with the scientists had caused the mission to fail. First negative critical incident is selfishness. In this scene, James has managed to catch the Obushev who has made the DNA to kill all the Spectrum. Unfortunately, one of their friends, Logan Ash, had teamed up with the scientists. Logan Ash's action has causing the death of one of their another friend named Felix. In a group work, we should be transparent with each other in all issues. As example, Ash's attitude that he had collaborated with the scientists had caused the mission to be failed. First negative critical incident is selfishness. In this scene,
Next, critical incident. Respect to leader. In this scene, before the operation, Nobby asked the permission to M for Commander Bond to disseminated public. M replied very well and agreed with Nomi, and M say good luck for the mission. In the job, we need to get the permission from our leader before we do something. This is make a good relationship between boss and employee always be awake. That also boss know what we do.
Next negative critical incident is lack of clarity. In this scene, there is a staff named Moneypenny who doesn't know about the Hercules project, and M forbade her to tell the PM and also denied the project. Okay, this M action has made Moneypenny become clueless and wondering. Therefore, in a job, an accurate explanation is needed. The bosses need to explain well to the staff that can reduce any miscommunication between each other.
Where's 007?
Next, critical incident greeting fellow employees. In this scene, James Bond greeting Dr. Swan at the office because long time no see Dr. Swan. James Bond reached out to Dr. Swan first. Dr. Swan greeting back to the James. Actually, Dr. Swan and James Bond have a personal issue before this, but them has been professional and still do the work together. When we working, we must always greeting or say hello to our fellow employee because from that we know that them good healthy or not today. That made a bonding between the employee and always take care with each other. Next, critical incident greeting fellow employees. In this scene, James Bond greeting Dr. Swan at the office because long time no see Dr. Swans. James Bond reached out to Dr. Swan first. Dr. Swan greeting back to the James. Actually, Dr. Swan and James Bond have a personal issue before this, but them has been professional and still do the work together.
Careful, Bond.
The last negative critical incident is a follow-through action. In this scene, James has been given permission to make Blofeld according to his cases about the man who harassed James. But Blofeld doesn't want to cooperate and give James the answer that made him mad. Then, James pressing Blofeld's neck until he died. In job, we shouldn't do things according to our anger. We should be more professional in handling our job.
This isn't working.
The last negative critical incident is a follow-through action. In this scene, James has been given permission to make Blofeld according to his cases about the man who harassed James. But Blofeld doesn't want to cooperate and give James the answer that made him mad. Then, James pressing Blofeld's neck until he died. In job, we shouldn't do things according to our anger. We should be more professional in handling our job. The last negative critical incident is a follow-through action. In this scene, James has been given permission to make Blofeld according to his cases about the man who harassed James. But Blofeld doesn't want to cooperate and give James the answer that made him mad. Then, James pressing Blofeld's neck until he died.
Yes, I know how to
In job,
interrogate a
we
knife.
shouldn't do things according to our anger.
Lecture me!
We should be more professional in handling our job. The last negative critical incident is a follow-through action. In this scene, James has been given permission to make Blofeld according to his cases about the man who harassed James. But Blofeld doesn't want to cooperate and give James the answer that made him mad. Then, James pressing Blofeld's neck until he died. In job, we shouldn't do things according to our anger. We should be more professional in handling our job.
Well, you'd be dead too.
How do I get this off?
The last negative critical incident is a follow-through action.
Box aren't just for Christmas.
In this scene, James has been given permission to make Blofeld
Heracles is in your system.
according
It's
to
there
his
forever.
cases about the man who harassed. In conclusion, in any occupation, we should be transparent to each other, and we need to have a good communication and teamwork since we will be working in a group of people. And also, we shouldn't be selfish because our attitude can affect the outcome of the work. Thank you.